Yo, this week is going to be very exciting when it comes to sneakers. Nike is definitely taking the concept of Air Max Day to another level. I'm not mad at all. What up, folks? Welcome to Today in Sneaks. I am your host, Jacques Slade, and as I said before, we got a good one for you today. Let's start off with NikeID. As many of you know, this is Air Max month. I'm going to say Air Max a lot in this post, and that is culminated in Air Max Day, which is on Sunday. On that day, Nike is going to blend a bit of the past, the present, and the future with NikeID of the Air Max 1 and the Air Vapor Max. Now, the option is specific to Air Max Day, and we will have a look at the Air Max Day and the Air Max 1 from a few years ago. Also, Nike is adding a multicolor fly-knit option, which looks pretty dope over the Vapor Max and is on the Air Max 1 as well. In addition to the colors, Nike also has a bunch of icons that you can add to the shoes to give them a little bit of extra flair on the tongue. You can look for these again to release on March 26th, or rather not release, but you can design them starting on March 26th. On the Kobe Bryant side of things, Nike Basketball is hooking up a very special version of the Kobe AD. The model is being called the Straight Out of Compton colorway, which even features the city of Compton on the insoles. Officially, the shoe has not been tied to anyone in particular, but if you know about the NBA and you know about the Kobe line, you know you'd be pretty safe assuming that this shoe is for DeMar DeRozan. He has been supporting Kobe on the court for the last few years, so it's not out of the ordinary for Nike to hook him up with an unofficial colorway of the shoe. There's currently no official release date for the shoe, but many are speculating that the shoe will be dropping on April 7th. Shout out to Nike Basketball for hooking up DeMar and the city of Compton. All right, getting back to Air Max. Nike has finally officially released images of the Air Max 97 Silver Bullet. For the old school sneakerheads out there, the Silver Bullet is one of the grail colorways when it comes to the Air Max 97. The shoe was a staple back when it was originally released and is still to this day, to be honest. With this being Air Max month, you would think that this would be part of the celebration, but it appears that Nike is actually saving this one for next month. As of right now, the model is scheduled to release on April 15th, which is basically like 30 days after Air Max month. Considering this is 2017, this marks the 20th anniversary of the Air Max 97, so I would look for a few more colorways of the shoe to be releasing this year as well. Again, if you want to cop the OG Silver Bullet colorway of the Air Max 97, expect them on the 15th for $175. It started with the letter, specifically called the Nike letter, and now a few years later, Nike is continuing the legacy of the LeBron's Soldier Fly Ease collection. From those unfamiliar with the term, the Nike Fly Ease collection is a set of shoes designed by Toby Hatfield, which makes it easier for those with difficulties to get into their shoes. The shoes feature a zipper construction, which allows those that don't have full mobility to put their own shoes on and to tie their own shoes. While that may not be a big deal for most of us, just having the ability to put on your own shoes and tie your own laces is a great source of independence for many people who have disabilities. This year, Nike is continuing the line with the LeBron's Soldier Chin Fly Ease, and they're also making it available for young athletes. This is one of the projects that I really believe in, and that I'm happy that Nike is doing it, and I applaud them for continuing the line and not just stopping at the first version of the shoe. No release info for the shoe has been made available, but stay tuned and I'll update you as soon as I hear more. They did it with Drake's collab with Jordan, and now it looks like Nike, or should I say Jordan, is doing it again with the KAwS collab as well. Leaks of the collection have been on the web for a while, but it now looks like we're actually getting some official word from Jordan Brand personally. The collection includes 3 pieces and a hat. The piece I really like is the sweatshirt hoodie, which has excerpts of KAwS's work on them. There's also the t-shirt in the collection, which features some sort of print. For those that want to style it a little bit, they also have the coach's jacket, which features the Jordan Jumpman logo, and then there's the 2 X's on the left side, but then it has the print on the interior. And the final piece is the 5-panel hat that has the same sort of design as the t-shirt and the sweatshirt. Now, from what I've heard, the collection is going to have 2 releases. One is going to be in China on March 28th, and then there's a second global release on March 31st. Pricing for the pieces has not been announced quite yet, but rumors point to a $350 price tag for the shoe. All right, for the last question of the video, the question was, what was your favorite Air Max shoe so far? Nick Booth had this to say: I'm most excited for the Master Air Max 1. It gives everyone the chance to have a little bit of the grail colorways of the shoe. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, I have mixed feelings about the Air Max Master. It's definitely a dope shoe, so I'm not saying that it's not dope. I just worry about what I'm actually going to wear with them if I can actually get a pair, because I know they're going to sell out. All right, for today's question of the video, I want to know, we're leaving sneakers totally. I want to know who had the better album, Rick Ross or Drake. They both released last week. Let me know in the comments down below. Yo, make sure you stay tuned for what I'm rocking today, as well as be sure to subscribe and turn on your notification. Things are changing up around here on YouTube, and this is one of the ways to make sure that my videos pop up in your feed. Here are a few more of your responses to the question of the video. Mike Klein says the Atmos pack would have been hotter if they kept the elephant print the same color blocking as the Air Max. Okay, I see what you're saying there. This one is from El Florcrizaco. I think I said that right. For me, the best shoe from the Air Max family is the Nike Air Up Tempo. Well said. And finally, Jeffrey Ginna says the Air Max Shanghai. And I'm going to be totally honest with you guys, I have no idea what the Air Max Shanghai is. Honestly, I don't. As for what I'm rocking today, it is this shoe. This is the Kyrie 2 DB. If you have not seen my video on these, make sure you check it out. There's a very dope story behind these shoes. I'm very proud that I got to tell that story in my YouTube video. So make sure you check that out. I'll put a link up here for you guys to check it out. Okay, now for those of you that stuck around this far in the video, the answer to the riddle was incorrectly, and I really thought that I was gonna get you guys on that one. So today, I'm going with a little harder of a riddle. So I'm stepping it up. The question is, what has 4 fingers and a thumb, but is not living? I'll see you guys soon. Peace.